Alright, so apparently Gemini, the AI, knows how to write poetry. It can do a lot of things. But I just discovered that it can write poetry. I wrote one like the other night. I was like, yo, this is a good poem, kinda. So like we're gonna test out the poetry writing of Gemini, the AI, Google Google thing. Yeah. Alright, what should we do? Let's just like do like a random poem to start. Oh, I'm usually better at that. Hey Gemini, write a poem, a random poem. What? Okay. Okay, can you write a random poem about the weather? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Okay, boom, and just like that, a poem in like a matter of seconds. In a matter of seconds, you guys, it made a poem. That is amazing. All right, here we go. This is what it says. Okay, here's a random poem about the weather. A sunbeam peaked, a golden thread, through clouds that lumbered overhead. Then suddenly drops a silver tear, washed dusty streets, and banished fear. The wind it sighed, a restless soul, and shocked the branches, taking toll of loosened leaves in whirling flight, a dizzy dance in fading light. The air grew crisp, a gentle chill, as skies turned soft and strangely still. A moment's peace, a quiet grace, before the weather changed its face. Okay, is that not a pretty good poem? Like, what? Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. Seriously, let's see what we can get Gemini doing. Like some like this is not bad. This is definitely not bad. The rhyming, the flow, it's all there. But like, let's see what we could really get Gemini to do. Okay, what should we ask it? Gemini, that was good. Can you add a sadder approach to it? Okay, didn't hear me properly. Said I think you might have meant a solid approach. It's not what I meant, but perhaps a more structured and grounded poem about the weather? If so, here's another attempt. Okay, Gemini. Not what I asked, but let's do it. And it's got a whole poem in a matter of seconds. How Let's read this poem again. Okay, so let's read this poem that it's trying to do a more solid approach. All right, so let's see what it's got here. The sun ascends, a fiery gaze, melting the frost of morning haze. The air is still, a breathless wait, before the clouds accumulate. Then thunder rolls, a distant drum, as heavy raindrops start to come. They lash the earth, a cleansing sweep, while sheltered creatures drift to sleep. The storm departs, a gentle sigh, leaving a rainbow in the sky. The world renewed in colors bright, reflecting nature's shifting lights. If you meant something else by solider, could you Please clarify. I did mean something else, Gemini. I did mean something else. That second one was okay. Gemini, can you make the poem with more emotions? Voila. Let's try this. Voila, you guys, it's there. Poem with more emotions. Alright, come on. Should we get Gemini to read it? Let's get Gemini to read it. Oh, that's locking my screen. Alright. Oh, got Bluetooth activated. Okay. Should we get Gemini to read this one? Let's get Gemini to read this one.
Okay, here's a poem about the weather with more emotional depth. A hopeful sun, a golden tear of light, breaks through the gray and banishes the night. A warmth that whispers, joy will find its way, chasing the shadows of a somber day. Then clouds descend, a heavy burdened sigh, and tears of rain begin to stain the sky. A melancholic hush, a world in muted gray, reflecting feelings words can't quite convey. The wind, a restless spirit, starts to moan, a lonely cry across the fields it's thrown. It whips the trees in an impassioned plea, a wildness stirs, a sense of being free. The thunder roars, a furious, raw display, a heart that breaks and can no longer stay. Composed and silent, letting out its pain, then softer rain, a soothing, gentle strain. And when it clears, a peaceful calm descends, a quiet solace where all striving ends. A grateful heart beneath the sun's soft gleam, embracing hope within a waking dream.
Not bad, Gemini. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay. Can you add more emotion? Oh, fuck.
Okay, I can definitely add more. How about this additional stanza, focusing on a different kind of emotional
That's what I'm
response?
trying to ask you.
A sudden
Yo.
chill, a whisper in the breeze,
Okay.
a fleeting touch of winter's icy ease. A shiver runs, a memory takes hold, of frosted mornings, stories yet untold. Or perhaps, a gentle warmth upon the face, a tender promise of a warmer space. A hopeful sigh as life begins to bloom, dispelling shadows, banishing the gloom. Which of these directions feels more like what you were hoping for? Or would you like me to try something else? I'm happy to keep adding and refining the poem.
Happy doing that? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Gemini, add more metaphors of love and less personification of the weather.
Alright, I can definitely weave in more metaphors of love and dial back the personification of the weather. Let's add this stanza. The sun, a lover's gaze, so warm and bright, melts through the clouds like doubt in loving light. The gentle rain, a tender, soft caress, washing the world with quiet faithfulness. The wind, a whispered secret, light and fleet, a fleeting joy, a rhythm bittersweet. And when the storm arrives, a passionate embrace, a fierce intensity that leaves its trace. How does this addition feel? I can continue to build on this approach in other parts of the poem as well.
What do you guys think? It's pretty good poem about love and the weather, wouldn't you say? Like, let's try it. Let me read it out loud. The sun, a lover's gaze, so warm and bright, melts through the clouds like no doubt in loving light. The gentle rain, a tender, soft caress, washing the world with quiet faithfulness. The wind, a whispered secret, light and fleet, a fleeting joy, a rhythm bittersweet. And when the storm arrives, a passionate embrace, a fierce intensity that leaves its trace. That's kind of good. Gemini, can you write a love poem about forgetting the name of your lover, but always searching for that answer? Boom, the answer. The answer is right there. Like, so that's quick. That's quick. Here's a love poem about forgetting the name of your lover, but always searching for that answer. The echo of your laughter fills my days, a melody familiar in 1,000 ways. Your touch, a phantom warmth, a phantom warmth upon my skin, a cherished memory held deep within. I know the landscape of your loving heart, each curve and contour etched within my art. The way your eyes would catch the morning light, a beacon burning ever so bright. But like a whisper carried on the breeze, the precious anchor of your name now flees. A hollow space where once it firmly sat, a constant puzzle underneath my hat. I search the corners of my fading mind, a treasure hunter, desperate to find that single word, that key to all I hold, a story whispered, ages ago told. There's more. What? Each sunrise brings a fresh and fervent quest. There's more. Okay, sorry. Each sunrise brings a fresh and fervent quest to pluck that syllable from memory's chest. Though nameless now, the love remains so true that in my searching, I'm always finding you. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh my god, that was so good. That was not bad. That was not bad. Definitely pretty good of a poem that's just like magically spawned and written by an AI robot in a matter of seconds.